Welcome back to another episode of Vass Reacts. We got a video from my man Ayo Jules. It's based off of Drake, the Heart Part 6. This is the final song of the Drake and Kendrick beef. Honestly, it was a good run. It was a wonderful run. This was probably one of the greatest use of AI that I ever seen. From an alternate timeline of Drake and Kendrick in the Dragon Ball verse. Anyway, this is the final form part 6. And this is Goku. And as you can see, Goku has Zarbon ZB talking to Lord Frieza, my lord. Now, let's tune into this and let's just bask it all in the journey that Jules created for us and that we set and witnessed perfection. Because does y'all not know, he dropped them disses around the same time they actually started dissing. So that's how you know that was perfect storytelling. So let's...
Alright. The wannabe emperor is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking scouters tap, I swear that I'm dialed in. First you hit that black form, but I was here smiling. Where's the proof you're the strongest or the scroll that it's filed in? Don't need ultra instinct to sense all the lies now. Roshi would have had me hide now in a small cloud. My Z fighters all stand up, not fall down. The squad that you're getting your stories from, they're all clowns. I am a Saiyan earthling, born for the confrontation. My battle geese covered in blood, torn cause of transformations. You waited for this arc, overcome with the desperation. We baited for a week and then we gave you the information. Ascended to a new form, yeah, I bet he hates it. We thought about giving a fake name, I bet he takes it. But you so hateful, you're not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that space studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check.
He said, instead you in that space studio. Something about confirmation. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about how do you come back from a club banger like Not Like Us? You can't come back from that. Now, somebody in the comments was like, well, how you don't like Drake version, but you like, Jules version? Drake didn't put Gogeta in a song. Drake did not put Gogeta in a song at all. And I don't look at Drake as Drake. Bro, I first met Drake on Degrassi. Wheelchair Jimmy? I never looked at him as Drake. I will never deny his popularity, his starness, his fame and fortune. I would never deny that. But every time I see him or him rap, it's Wheelchair Jimmy. Because he used to rap in Degrassi. Bro, if y'all go back and watch Degrassi, he was in a wheelchair. That was his first rap. I always looked at him like that. But anyway, we're going to just tune back into this. Okay, but wasn't this after... Meet the Grams, or after? I think this was after Meet the Grams. Yeah, this was definitely after Meet the Grams.
Your forces are rejoicing, thinking this my obliteration. Even the picture you use, beans in the medication. The battle bands and banana he uses for demonstrations. Master manipulator, you bid on the speculation. You dumb and react to freeze, I'm built up on dedication. What about the metal parts we dug in that excavation? And why isn't Zarbon denying all of the allegations? Why is he following only you and he says it proud? You trained for 10 years, ain't no point in you lying now. Zarbon looks at you and never tries to contain a smile. Speaking of anything with a smile, let's get to that now. The same
Zarbon been questionable. If y'all haven't been watching, Zarbon been on that though. Y'all haven't been watching Devil Artemis every time Frieza or Cell say something, Zarbon in the back like, See, that's the same ball knowledge as y'all watch Devil Artemis. But of course, Zarbon been questionable. Like,
and extinction angle is what I expected. Recon videos you collected and dissected. Instead of one-on-one fist direct shit, we pulling up sayings want misdirect hits. Raditz had tried to invade and I was like, brother, wait a second. That's the one saying where you say that I got bested. Aw, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so reflective. This is trauma from your own profession. This when your father leave you all alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these transformation raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. You act like you are so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna stop fighting you, I swear that I ain't second guessing. Saying matter starts to play, you probably start to feel depression. I had to train these sayings young because I know about you, and I know that this the angle that you mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. You got predicted. If I would've trained goats, and I promise you'd have been contested. I know you're stupid for the shit you suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed, I hope they get infected. Like when cold found you in space all disconnected. Talk about breeder resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, this shit's too intimate. I'm wishing you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Goku is not a name you gon' see on no glazed Xenolist, can't be wronger. You mentioned it forms higher, but villains gotta be smart and tell the world who is stronger. G flat, G major. Don't think that I have to thank you. I'll do your spaceship like that one flight from Malaysia. You should thank me, I'm your lifesaver. Only training with sands to put you in the ground. Don't make me call both of the teenagers. I'm a fucking hit maker fool, not a peacemaker. Yeah, key that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Yeah.
Wait. He said, don't let me call both of the teenagers, knowing what one of them motherfuckers already did to him. Goku, you might be on something, brother. Goku, you might be on something, cuz.
That's an extreme danger. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could reach 100 new forms. I'll see you later. Yeah, still listen you to your maker. I don't want to stop this fight, Frieza. It feeds my nature. If you still bumping Jules' music, you could thank the hater. Said if they deleted his content, then your music is gone too. A hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you send them good comments when you need the paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn to cloud chaser instead of doing hard labor. Villain, now beat you with a simple Kamehameha. And Jules, you can hit me if you need a favor.
You can't insert yourself like that. He said, Jules, hit me if you need a favor. Okay, Jules tied in with Goku. Okay. I can't say that. You tapped in. He tapped in.
Not safer. I promise.
That's like breaking the fourth wall, bro. That's literally breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, I got 10 more forms to reach. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to.
Okay, that was after Not Like Us. Yeah.
Tripling down on some whole other bullshit, but you know, at least your fans are getting some forms out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
That's it. Yep, that's it. So, I got something to say before I wrap this video up. First and foremost, I will respect Drake for this end part. Now, when I first heard this end part for the first time, I really respected Drake because as a partial Kendrick fan, because I mean, I'm not a hardcore Kendrick fan. I listen to him here and there. Drake was the only one that forced Kendrick to drop music. Drake acknowledged Not Like Us was good, but he was like, you know, you went the angle that you went, I can't really vibe with it. That's why he said you went to drop the West Coast one to get people to forget about Meet the Grands. And I will always respect Drake for that because Drake was even admitted it. Yeah, it's hard, but Drake got him to put out music and drop an album. Now we're not going to see Kendrick for like what? Or hear Kendrick new Kendrick music for like another year or so. So Drake will always get my praise for that. But anyway, this was nice. This was definitely nice. I like how he tried to insert himself. Like it was a nice little fourth wall break. He was like, you know, you went to go drop the West Coast shit. Now that'll be some shit I can dance to, but you wanted to say some lot of bullshit. At least he acknowledged it though. I can't front. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up, man. This been Vass Reacts. Hey yo, Jules. I'm speaking to you directly, brother. Brother, you didn't created probably one of the hardest series on YouTube that some people might not see that deserve a lot of love. Just know you got my praise from start to finish, from like that to the end of this whole Beast trilogy. Now, one thing for sure, everything was different. Everything was fire, brother. You deserve all the praise because this was like a great series to wrap it all up. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. This has been Vass Reacts. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.